People living in permanently very cold, hot places. What are some things that you experience that most other people don't? Middle East. Water is stored in big tanks above your house/apartment. In summer the tanks get really hot. We turn off the hot water heater and that's our cold water. So cold faucet gives hot water, the hot faucet gives cold. Here that water would freeze. It's nice living where at wintertime it's almost 30 C. The roads break every winter. We get this in Nova Scotia too, but you guys are much better drivers. A functioning airport after heavy snowfall. No matter how much snow falls, airports still work in Norway. Here's what I can say about the Middle East, Bahrain, having to be careful when climbing into a hot car, so that the metal part of the seat belts don't sear into your skin. Getting excited emails from friends that got to miss school because it was snow day, while you still need to go to school because the country's experiencing its 364th day of warm sunshine. Sometimes you get to stand outside and not even see a single living creature outside. All would be silent because even the flies are trying to find some shade. Having to drag a rake around a kid's playground to get the scorpions out. Yes, really. Seeing 5-year-olds find a scorpion in their sandbox, pick them up by their tails, and nonchalantly throw them out. Yes, really. Seeing sandstorms turning the night sky a dark burgundy red, which is actually very rad. Having to deal with camel spiders trying to crawl into your fridge. Having lizards and geckos crawl up your bathroom drains, sometimes once or twice a week, so hey, you get a new pet. Generally you can barely stay outside most days because the country doesn't have enough shade in most places, and you literally need to get around by car, and it must be an air-conditioned car. Because driving around in anything else is suicide. The roads are salted with gravel. The snow is there to stay. There's no sense repairing or replacing the windshield until the spring. And even then, you only do it if it severely affects your field of vision. Lived in Alaska for several years. Here are mine. To be fair, much of Alaska does warm up for a short summer, but this stuff still applies for the majority of the year. Booze. Storing hard liquor outside, vodka at -30 degrees is amazing and unique. Cars parking lots having head bolts, electric outlets that you plug your car into in the coldest months of the year. Cars in very cold climates are sold or retrofitted with block heaters that you plug in so your car will start in a few hours the next day. Even so, extreme temps will still render some engines inoperable until the temperature warms a bit. Also, pretty much everybody keeps an extra blanket or two in their car. Because hypothermia is clear and present danger, especially if somebody gets in a car accident. Snow means it's warm enough to snow. People in Alaska really like ice cream, year-round. I swear part of this is because it's amusing to walk down the street with an ice cream bar or cone that doesn't melt, and may actually get harder, so you can eat it at your leisure. I once made my own raisins in my driveway. That's some hot pavement you got there, my friend. Ever tried to fry an egg there? I once had a 4 to 6 hour long group job interview in college for an internship in Phoenix. Another kid there literally baked cookies in her car and shared them once the interview process was over. Pretty good TBH. I love everything about this. Probably smelled delightful during the drive home. Have you ever thought that 100-degree weather could ever make you shiver in the cold like crazy? Sweat your ass off in a hotbox such as your own car without AC for a little. Then go back outside. Oh wait, we're talking Fahrenheit. 100 degrees Celsius is boiling point of water, lol. Well damn, never thought about that. Last summer I had to drive my old truck without AC on a 1 to 2 hour commute in Houston, and getting out of it into the heat and humidity felt like walking into AC, and going into a place with AC felt like going into a fridge. Ice fishing. Driving on open water on a snowmobile. Having to get up extra early to clean off your windshield, snow or caked on frost. Driving down the highway sideways but you don't want to slow down because you're late. Using your unshoveled back entrance as a refrigerator. Seasonal depression. Shoveling off a driveway, sidewalk to have it look like you did nothing 10 minutes later. That weird, sweating hot but cold feeling you get when shoveling snow. Phone temporarily shutting down because it is so cold. Location: Central Canada, where the winter norm is below -20°C, -4°F with wind blowing. Alternatively, I've had my phone shut down due to overheating in less than 5 minutes from walking outside. In the NT, Australia. You never know what season it is by checking weather. Also, going to beach whenever you feel like it. TBH, that sounds pretty neat. You only have one season and you don't know what it is? The misery of every establishment blasting their air conditioning, so outside you sweat in a tank top and flip-flops, but inside your sweat freezes and you want pants, a sweater, and socks. Where I am, the city solves it by blasting the AC to 18 degrees Celsius in every indoor space, so that your body temperature is low enough to withstand a 10-minute walk in the sun, wearing long pants, without breaking a sweat. More than 10 minutes is not possible as it turns you into a wet wreck. The movements of the day are planned accordingly. The feeling of reaching a sea safety just before sweating begins is amazing. The neighboring country has the same climate but keep their ACs at a deplorable 24 degree. It is awful as I only go there on business, meaning suit and jacket. Decorating a Christmas palm tree. Spring being hotter than summer because of how much it rains during summer. Seriously, I don't know how people in other countries prefer summer and spring. But then I remember I live in a place where spring gets from 40 to 50 degrees Celsius, and summer 30 to 35, very moist, and they don't. Plus we literally die if there is a cloud in the sky. We need 7 jerseys, 5 sweaters, and stay at home the whole day.